So as you can see guys, today we are going to start this analysis by looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a daily time frame, because in a daily time frame we can see the price here has now re-entered this monthly CPR level, and this monthly CPR level has always been a very important pivot line. It has either acted as a strong resistance or as a strong support line, and now since the price has re-entered this monthly CPR level, what could be unfolding next for Bitcoin? Because as you can see, we have pierced through this bottom CPR line. Now the same bottom CPR line, which is sitting around 53,400, is going to act as a very strong support if the price of Bitcoin is going to see any sort of a pullback at this current stage. But right now we will be focusing more on this central CPR line that is at 55,200, and also this top CPR line that is at 57,000 price level. The most important thing the price of Bitcoin to do today is to break above this central CPR line and find support above it. Why is this so important to break the central CPR line? Is because if I add this moving average, 21 exponential moving average and this 50 exponential moving average, you can see along with the central CPR line, this moving averages is also acting as a very strong resistance line. The 50 exponential moving average is sitting around 54,800, and this green line, which is the 21 exponential moving average, that is sitting around 54,400 price level. So now we are aware between this 54,800 to 55,400 we do have a strong resistance for Bitcoin. So for now guys, the most important thing is to break out of it and find support. If that is going to happen, then we are very likely to see this price movement breaking this 57 and also heading towards this 58,000 price level. And also guys, I would really appreciate if you could take just 2 seconds of your time and destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. Between this 57 to 58,000 guys, that is a very important price level for Bitcoin to break if it wants to clearly indicate that this is going to be an upward price movement. And any sort of rejection, the trend could see some movement again here in a downward direction, because we have talked about this distribution phase from Wyckoff, because as we are aware, the price now is seeing this impulsive move, and if we add this Fibonacci retracement, you will see in an upward price movement, the price should close between this 0.618 to 0.786 Fibonacci level. So that's why I said you right now where we will be focusing on this is 57 and 58,000 price level. And if the price of Bitcoin does also manage to find support above it, that will give us an indication this trend is going to continue from here on. But any sort of a rejection from this line here guys, then we should be aware that price here could see a downward movement in this manner, because this here is going to be another last point of supply before price starts moving in a downward direction. Because according to this Wyckoff distribution schematic, right now everything is playing out very accurately. So that's why we want this LPSY, the last point of supply, also to break the resistance line. If we are going to find support above it, this distribution schematic from Wyckoff is going to be invalid, and the price here is also likely to continue here in an upper direction. Also, if you look here to the downside, the RSI line is now trying to approach this 50 level. Approaching this 50 level or crossing above this 50 level has always indicated some bullish movement in the price action of Bitcoin, because it has also played out in the past Bitcoin price action. You can see when the RSI line started re-entering above this 50 level, we also saw some impulsive move after that in the price action Bitcoin. You can see this scenario has played out plenty of time. When we came back to re-enter this line here above 50 level, price also started heading in an upper direction, right? But the most important and interesting scenario is this MACD line, because if you look at this MACD bars is actually creating higher lows. Every time when we had this similar scenario on the histogram here, you can see guys, whenever this histogram started creating higher lows or getting smaller and smaller, that actually helps to determine the trend change. And that's why after that you can see the price also starting heading in upper direction, just like here. So now this here is also indicating the price of Bitcoin could see some impulsive move in the upcoming days. So the strongest resistance for us right now is this 54,800 to 55,400 price level. If that's going to get broken, then there is very likely scenario that we are also going to see some impulsive move towards this 57 and also this 58,000 price level. So now, not just only in daily time frame, if you also look at this price action in a smaller time frame, you can see here we did talk about this descending channel that was playing out for Bitcoin in a 4-hour time frame on my yesterday's video. I said you guys, since the price here was creating this lower highs low low continuation pattern, this is actually a reversal scenario. But now, since the price here has clearly broken the previous high structure, this is also clearly indicating we might be making higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern in price heading in an upper direction. So that's why if we monitor this price movement, any sort of a pullback, right, any sort of a pullback in this manner should also be absolutely fine, because we know this bottom CPA line, which is sitting around 53,400, is going to be a very, very strong support line for Bitcoin if we see any sort of a pullback type of scenario. Not just looking through this scenario, but also if you simply at this one price movement at this current stage. Also guys, let me make you aware, BYBIT right now is providing around $1,610 deposit bash bonus, and this one is for limited time only. The only thing you have to do is sign up using my ref link down below. The sign up process would take you only 2 or 3 minutes of your time, and if you already have a BYBIT account and you want to claim this bonus one more time, then you have to create a new email address and follow this process one by one. Let me show you very quickly. After signing up, just go to promotion and click on the latest promotion, $1,610 reward up for grabs. Click on this. Here's how you can claim your bonus. $1,010 bonus for new users in the deposit bonus bash page, up to $100 in reward hub, and 500 worth of bonus are available in the referral program. Click on this deposit bonus bash, scroll downside, then you will see the reward table, how you can claim your bonuses, the rules and terms, and just click on join now. That's it guys, and now let's jump into our chart. You can see what we can do again in a 4-hour time frame guys. We can simply add this descending channel type of scenario that is playing out for Bitcoin, because if you monitor the price structure here, this upper line acted as a very, very strong resistance line, and also the lower line here acted as a strong support. But now, since the price of Bitcoin has broken out of this previous temporary resistance line and also came back to find support, this is also actually indicating we could see some impulsive move, because breaking the previous temporary resistance line, coming back to retest, has led to some impulsive move in the past Bitcoin price action. And now if you simply look at this price action and add some of the important price label here, you can see guys, the price of Bitcoin tends to be following this trend line, and this trend line here could also indicate where we could be heading next, because you can see here this line was always a very, very strong support line around 53,000. We broke out of it, we had this massive price drop here, right? But now since the price here has also the support from the previous temporary resistance line, right, which is acting as a support, along with that we also have this horizontal line that is acting as a support around 53,000 price level. So next possible price target for us, right, if we are going to break this 55,000 price level, we could see this price movement around this 57 to 58,000 price levels, and this line is going to be the decision line, because if the price is going to find support above it, then there is very likely scenario that we are going to make another new all-time high. Any sort of rejection from this 57, 58,000, the price could turn very, very bearish. So guys, these are some of the scenario I thought sharing with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.